So, yeah, I'm gonna send this one back to Amazon. It's an alright radio, but it's just a bit annoying about the crackle that you get on it, and the Bluetooth isn't the best either. So, I sold the right radio now as well, so I want something that's stereo. Regular, and it doesn't really have to have an SD card or a USB stick because I still have this one. So that'll be the only DAB one I have until I get that multiplex D20 or another one. I just want a quick scan to see what stations this has picked up. All the stations.
Because you know, it's been 170% lift in research on VPNs last night. So you know it's going to 170. So we know what kids are already, and that's what kids do.
I did go to holiday with this radio, so there might be some stations that I haven't heard of.
And she also brushed off attacks from the lawyers for big tech companies. Those are the ones that haven't been getting back to Ofcom. They haven't been responding, or they have been responding with images of hamsters, which is some sort of internet joke that I don't understand. Sheila. She also brushed off attacks from Elon Musk, obviously the founder of X.
Inciting violence online is
I did a scan in London and it got over 230 stations, but they don't seem to
I don't think
be on
give a
here
stuff
now.
what I say, but I'm
going
to stand up. I'm going to.
So many stations.
I care about what I think and what's right for the British people and the British law.
But he's laughing, actually, isn't he?
Oh, please, water of a doves.
Thecasino.com. Over 18s only. T's and C's apply.
Yeah, all the ones that I scan on holiday don't seem to be on there.
Wellness Day sales live. Hey,
once again,
thousands of wellness days already
I prefer the classic
EQ. Okay, class, let's wrap this up. Thank you, Body for Less. Shop now. Up to 50.
So yeah, this will be the last video you see of this one.
All right, let's get to Anne Jersh now. We'll be talking about future life progression and many other things. Anne Jersh, thank you very much for coming on my show. How are you?
I'm really well, actually. Yeah, no, I'm buzzing. I feel really good, and it's great to be on your show.
Well, no, it's nice to have you. I mean, I have to say, out of a certain amount of embarrassment here, Anne, you are one of those guests who I can't remember how I came to get Hayley to book them. I'm sure somebody suggested you, but it
I can always put my SD cards into the other thing that was up there, which is in the car now.
Yeah, but lots of people, absolutely. And it is mixing in those circles, isn't it? And it's just because a lot of my work is as an intuitive. And you find once you've seen one person and they find out that you're not running off to the newspapers or whatever, like you are.
What does it sound like? Do you get the crackle when I put it in the speaker?
People in showbiz will come to somebody like me because there's
see what happens and I plug it in.
Okay, well, I mean, look.
So let's plug it in.
Secrets.
So notable, I mentioned in the introduction to this that you have a whole raft.
So that's now plugged into the headphones. So before I get rid of it, let's play it on my speakers and see what happens. And as you can see, my Lennon's gone now, so I only have this Yamaha amp.
The flip side of aggression.
So you really have to turn that. If the laptop, when I'm on the laptop, it's be blasting out on that volume.
Studies that have found people at the top use their intuition more than people lower down. And I find that I'll give that a go.
See if we can hear any hissing through these.
And if you can say things that are helpful, then they'll come back, and they tend to come back. And we're in a time, you go back sort of 50 years, what you did, you probably did most of your life. Now you've got to keep reinventing yourself. people are always looking for something that might give them the edge.
Yeah, well, I don't really. There's a tiny bit of hiss, but I don't hear the crackle anymore. I just hear a tiny bit of hiss, no crackle.
You're a London-born professional psychic with a large worldwide following. That's the first line. So talk to me about what brought you to where you are now.
It was looking, jumping into the future. To be honest, most of my life, I'm a typical West London girl that ended up in Slough. My dad thought he was moving out to the countryside, so he got a bit of a shock there. He really did, yeah. And so I ended up in Slough, and I just had a little office on the trading estate for many years, and I just had my clients, I've done tarot readings, I learned hypnotherapy, and I've taken them into past lives, and that was me until I started working with, and I didn't look for this. One day we were trying to look at the past, and I was working with some military